Hello and welcome to the greatest mods for Kingdom Come Deliverance series. We're going to be checking out the best mods that are still maintained and accessible. Game's getting on now, but there is still so many cool mods to check out. And each of these videos will cover a range of different mods. There will be something here for everyone. Links will be in the description. If you get anything out of this, consider liking, subscribing, goes a long way. Cheers, let's go. Durable item mod provides a much needed adjustment to the durability of weapons and armor, reducing the frequency of repairs and increasing the longevity of your equipment. It offers multiple scaling options, making it super flexible to suit all the various playstyles. The key features are the durability scaling, allows you to modify the durability of weapons and armor by factors from 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, all the way up to 1000, basically making your weapons indestructible. However, a simple 2 times would be almost preferential or even good for most players, noting that this will reduce the rate in which your item degrades, prolonging their usability, which also will have impacts on economy and saving you a ton of coin, but seeing how players can choose a modest multiplier like 2 times or 3 times for a more balanced approach, or go way higher for minimal degradation, gives you excellent option variety and scaling, can certainly enhance your gameplay flow. A practical addition catering to a wide range of player preferences. Excellent little mod, let's keep moving. The instant herb picking mod streamlines the process of harvesting herbs by eliminating the slow animation associated with picking each plant. This is a simple yet effective quality of life improvement for players who enjoy alchemy or need to collect a large quantity of herbs. There are 2 versions of this mod, where you'll have the instant herb collection, which will skip the hand picking animation entirely, which saves a significant time during gameplay. There's also the alternative version, which I have here, which does do a bit of the hand animation, but still making the overall experience quicker. So a good medium of having instant to having some animation. So it's an excellent time saving and increased game pacing mod, which does change some of the balancing. You will be able to become an alchemy master a little bit quicker, but is a highly practical addition for players who find herb gathering in Kingdom Come Deliverance to be overly time consuming. While it significantly detracts from immersion, some would say the time saved is worthwhile trade-off, especially for alchemists or completionists, make it a must-have quality of life improvement. Kingdom Come More Puddles mod enhances the visual fidelity and immersion by dynamically increasing the presence and behavior of puddles and dirt during and after rain. This mod emphasizes environmental responsiveness to weather conditions, adding in depth to the game world. Key features are a dynamic puddle formation and behavior. They'll grow larger the longer the rain maintains and gradually will shrink as they dry. Transitions from puddles to dirt and eventually to a clean state are seamless. Extended puddle visibility distance. The default visibility of 70 meters is increased to 10,000 meters, ensuring puddles are noticeable at very long distances. Has a really nice gameplay impact, this mod, with the gradual appearance and disappearance of puddles, which provide a more realistic weather system in my opinion. The dirt accumulation and drying further emphasize the passage of time, with the increased puddle visibility at long distances make the world appear much richer and more vibrant, especially with all the nice reflections. Adds a nice layer of interactive to the game world by visually reflecting weather changes. Treasure Maps of Bohemia is a beautiful retexture project that revamps the in-game treasure maps and ancient maps with crisp, hand-drawn textures. This mod delivers a visually immersive upgrade to the otherwise overlooked element of the game. Features hand-drawn textures. All 33 treasure maps and ancient maps, including those from the DLCs, have been reimagined with detailed, high-resolution artwork. The hand-drawn style creates a historically authentic feel, making the maps more visually appealing and realistic. It improves visual fidelity by replacing the blurry and stretched ink layers from the vanilla game with sharp and unique designs for each map. It incorporates paper textures with Photoshop blending mods to give the map a worn and embedded ink appearance. It's a non-intrusive design. It does not alter the folded parchment model, the dirt textures, or normal/specular maps, ensuring minimal impact on other visual mods. This is a must-have mod for the treasure hunting enthusiast and all those who appreciate the attention to visual detail. The hand-drawn textures add character and realism in the game, enriching the medieval setting. While it doesn't change any of the gameplay or models, its artistic merit makes it a worthy addition for anyone looking to enhance their immersion experience. Neat little mod. You have another alternative blood mod you could be running, and it's the Blood Mod Alpha. Introduce dynamic blood effects to enhance the combat realism. This mod provides a foundation for adding visceral detail to the game's otherwise tame visuals during combat. The key difference and features for this mod is it adds dynamic blood decals. Adds blood decals that splatter on walls and floors when the weapon bypasses the armor and deals health damage, not stamina damage. works really nicely with all melee weapons in unarmed combat and arrows, adding visual feedback during fights. Fully compatible with all weapon types, making it versatile across all playstyles. It explores CryEngine's particle system, introducing new visual effects without compromising performance. The mod adds a much needed layer of visual realism, with the blood splatter staying on surfaces, and it adds a really nice realistic element to combat. If we could somehow combine both blood mods, that would be unreal. But for now, I think you only can use one. The blood mod alpha adds a visceral layer of detail that many players feel is missing within the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Enhances the game's immersion by replacing generic labels for non-player characters with proper names. This seemingly small change contributes significantly to the sense of realism within the game, making interaction and exploration feel more personal and engaging. Key features are named NPCs, replaces all the generic labels, villager, shopkeeper, with proper names for nearly all NPCs in the game. Characters with names referenced in dialogue now match their in-game identifiers, adds a really nice depth to the game's population, making each NPC feel like an individual rather than a generic placeholder, and it does apply to all NPCs across the game world. There are some double-ups, and a few exceptions remain for narrative or technical reasons. A subtle but impactful addition to Kingdom Come Deliverance, it fills a gap in the vanilla game. By giving each NPC an identity, I certainly think it makes the world feel more alive. However, if removing the helmet obstruction is too destructive for you, well, here we have another mod called Sharper Helmet Vision. This provides a much needed quality of life enhancement for players who use helmets with visors. By retexturing the helmet visors, the mod removes the default blurry and overly obstructive visuals, making the gameplay experience smoother and less prone to motion sickness while maintaining immersion. There's a few different versions of this mod, so you have plenty of customizable options, but you have the helmet visor are sharper and more defined, improving the visibility during combat and exploration. The two primary versions, which is a blur version, indicates more of a shadow behind the sharp textures. Meanwhile, the no blur version completely eliminates the shadows for maximum visibility. The mod adds custom textures, so it retextures several helmet visors while trying to maintain the vanilla aesthetics where possible. It's designed to reduce the nausea and motion sickness caused by default blurriness from these visors. However, it's a really good middle ground between still keeping this mechanic within the game, but having much clearer visibility. It's a well-crafted mod that balances functionality with immersion, a must-have for players who rely on closed helmets but dislike the visual limitations imposed by the vanilla game. With options to customize the visual style, the mod accommodates for different preferences and significantly improves the quality of life for combat-heavy playstyles. Could be a better option than the one with no visors at all. Good to have that kind of optionality though. And we have the superb horse armor mod, which introduces 3 distinct sets of barding for your horse, enhancing the protection and appearance while adding a new layer of immersion and utility to your trusty steed. Key features is it comes with 3 armored barding options. We have the mail barding, which offers high protection with balanced stats. We have the leather barding, which is lightweight but offers basic defense. And then we have the half mail barding, which is a hybrid option offering a good defense at a lighter weight. These bardings will replace existing horse comparisons. All 3 can be purchased from Sasau. So zooming in, here is Sasau, and we'll be able to find it right at the armory, at the armorer. So just for visual reference, this is the exact spot we are in, and we're heading to this location right here. Can't really miss it. There's 2 stands here and it's wall marked on the map, but we'll just run in and we'll be able to greet the Master Ota and he'll be able to purchase them. So as expected, the full chainmail version is the most expensive. However, you do have the leather and half mail, which are a bit more reasonable. The other really nice aspect of this mod is that all horse gear can now be repaired using armor kits. It's worth noting that the leather barding textures have been updated to a higher quality version in the latest patch as well. Do note that you will need to reset the merchant for this mod to work. Probably one of the best ways is just annihilating an NPC and going to prison for 10 days. That should reset it. But this mod is a fantastic addition for players who value horse customization and utility. With 3 new barding types offering varied levels of protection, this mod enhances both the gameplay and aesthetics of your steed. Its overall quality makes it a must-have for equestrian enthusiasts. The armor, the textures look awesome, and the additional functionality of being able to repair using armor kits is fantastic. Really great mod. Let's keep moving. Now, if you like the horse armor mod, I strongly recommend you get another mod called No Mains on horses, which offers a very straightforward and practical solution for players who want cleaner visuals for their horses when using comparisons and armor. By removing the mane from all horses within the game, the mod ensures that horses equipped with armor looks seamless and polished. So the mod will eliminate all horses' manes from the game. And the main reason is it just will prevent the clipping and that unusual look horses have when they're wearing comparisons and armor. And it does really offer a cleaner, more concise look for equipped horses. It really is a must-have to go along with the other horse armor mod. It's polished and visually cohesive appearance for all the horses. While it does remove a bit of natural equestrian charm, it excels at complementing horse equipment mods. Definitely recommend these two together. SPOA Silver Knight Armor Mod is a standalone mod offering players probably one of the most visually stunning, high-quality armor sets that you can get for Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's notable for its handcrafted textures and meticulous detail, and it just looks incredible. So there are two versions of this mod. There's the 2K textures and then the 4K textures, which is what we're seeing right now, which you can purchase. I'll put a link in the description. However, it is a fully standalone armor, completely independent and does not replace any existing in-game armor. It's hand painted and detailed. It even adds scratches and wear textures. Can be purchased from the blacksmith and armorer shop in Rattay, noting that it will take 3 to 7 days of in-game time to reset the merchants as mentioned, but it is absolutely stunning. The visual fidelity of this armor is very impressive, highly detailed textures. Even the 2K is phenomenal. However, that 4K really does send it to the next level. When it comes to the armor stats, the Silver Knight armor is pretty much among the best of the best armor, offering incredible defense, but being fairly heavy and also costing quite a nice price. But it is pretty much the top range armor you can get. So it isn't just the looks, it has amazing stats as well. This is a must-have armor mod for players looking to enhance their medieval aesthetics while staying true to the lore of Kingdom Come Deliverance. With its exquisite detail and multiple resolution options, this mod appeals to both casual and hardcore players. However, the exclusive 4K textures do come at a cost. However, it is a very polished and well-designed armor.